was 1-1. I mean, it seemed like maybe you guys got off to a little bit of a slow start, but then really kind of snowballed from there. What did you feel like it took a little while for you to get going?
Oh, yeah. I thought they had the better of the play in the first 10 minutes. They came out and, they were ready. I thought they were playing on their toes. They were aggressive. They were physical. We end up getting, we have an opportunity. We finish. They come back. They answer. I thought a turning point in the game was probably the third goal in the first period. But I thought, as you just said, UAA came out and had the better of the play, and so it was good for us to finish the first period the way that we did. And then I thought we were a lot better in the second and third.
Ask about Ian Scheid. I mean, he becomes the all-time D1 points guy, and certainly if you look at the number of points each season, it seems like it's just been consistency from day one, and for him to kind of get on top of that record and approach 100 points seems like a pretty big accomplishment. It
is. It's, when you start talking about the guys that have walked through this program before him, some very, and just even some guys that I've had an opportunity to coach, and Zach Palmquist comes to mind, Daniel Brickley, some different guys, Casey Nelson, and guys that have had very accomplished careers collegiately, and a couple of them are still making some money playing pro hockey, even three that we're talking about. So to have that happen, and then really, Mark grabbed the puck right away, and there was, I think, a recognition inside the locker room as far as what that accomplishment is. He's such a humble young man, soft-spoken. You've known him and gotten to know him over the 4 years, and I'm just very happy that he's worn our jersey the way that he has, not just scoring points, but the quality human being that he is.
And his goal, he shot a low shot, I think, in the first period on power play, threw a couple over the top of the net. So I don't know if that was instructed to start shooting a little differently, or
no. You know what? Just let him play. And I thought, one thing we wanted to try and do was get some pucks to the net on the power play, because we hadn't done that. And so it was. I'm really happy for him.
In a game like this, as it went on, and you guys were able to make some plays, did you feel like you're improving based off of last week and kind of improving going forward, just in terms of what kind of improvement you're looking for?
Well, I liked our depth scoring tonight. We had different guys contribute at different times. Obviously, we had some shuffling, and you and I had talked a little bit about that prior to the game, and I thought Nathan Smith's a good hockey player, and doesn't matter really where we seem to put him. He's productive, and I like the maturation of his game, because he's learned the game can be frustrating at times, and you've got to manage that frustration, and he has, and you look at the pass from Reggie Lutz to him, and Nathan finishing the way that he did, and we're going to need that depth scoring if we want to be there at the end of the day.
We've had a few games Friday nights against Anchorage like this, where the score's been pretty lopsided, and the next night's been a little bit tighter, a little bit closer, a tie in one particular case. Was that part of your post-game message, or what are you looking at for tomorrow?
Well, even after the first period, the message was what a great lesson for us. They were ready to go. We weren't quite, and we were fortunate because of our goaltender and made a couple of plays late. Otherwise, you don't have that opportunity to be even or in front. And so I hope they listen to that message, just because Alaska's, we're trying to finish their season and extend ours. And so I think there'll be a commitment level on both sides that'll be at a different level.
Mike, you talked a little bit about shuffling the lines a little bit, and you put Parker back up there with Mark, and of course Lucas has been riding shotgun with those guys before, and they strike for 10 points tonight. It was kind of nice to see their number one line. You talked about depth up and down scoring, and you got 8 goals from 8 different guys tonight, but the top line in particular obviously played a key role for you guys tonight.
Parker Toomey has, I think, played as solid as I've seen him this season over the last 3 weekends. Real honest, and that honesty is starting throughout the week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're seeing it pour into the games on the weekends, and we're going to need him to continue to do that. If our senior leadership can continue to provide those examples and then go out and back it up, we'll be in pretty good hands.
So you look at the first period, for the beginning of the first period, you're a little bit sloppy, like Shane said. You come back, though, and you score a lot. What adjustments were made in that first period for you guys to come off to a better start?
Well, we had to defend. You know, I don't know if we were ready to do that, not at the level that they were bringing, because I thought they played very heavy. They were getting on our defensemen in a hurry, and then, you know, we're real physical with us, and I just didn't think that we handled that as well as we could have, and so lesson learned. And I thought the guys, you know, you're forced in this game, either you adjust or you're going to continue to get ran over. And so I thought our guys did a good job of adjusting and progressing the game from there.